So the ship's preparing. Like I said, they're docking down. We're seeing what we know or remember. Ziggy had a 15. And then Wolfie
17.
At a 17. During Wolfie's many years of being a wolf, she did go up the coastline a few times along at the base of the mountains at the places you could until it got too rough. But you never crossed into the sea or probably went this far north. Ziggy has never been this far north either because there ain't nothing there. You just run up against the treacherous Finger Mountains, which there's not many airships that can go all the way up into the Finger Mountains, unlike Loudheart, which can. So, a little bit of history. Most of the flying ships can only get like 100 or so feet off the ground. The Loudheart, thanks to the things that she's been enhanced, can get about 1,000 feet up at least, if not pushed. So, thanks to your trip in the Finger Mountains, though, that was a little rough. It uses more magic the higher that you go. So just be aware. So, we'll join you all on the deck of the Wildheart.
Ooh, what town is this? I see lots of people.
It's not quite sure. We need to lower down and meet the Dark Master. Quick! Lower the saying. There's a saying. Throw down the anchor.
Is he always this loud?
What do you mean loud?
Realize you heard me. I'm way over here.
It's like you don't have.
Man, do I see anything out in the town?
Well, you're about ground level now. So
Do I see anything out there? What do I see?
you see, the flagman and the horn guy. And it's like there's nothing really that sticks out other than it is a very clean and nice town.
I step off the side of the ship and float down to the dock.
Of course, he's the first one to bail off the ship, too.
Thought the captain always went down with the ship.
That's what I thought. But I guess this is a different kind of ship.
I'm gonna get down.
That's you off.
Yeah, I'll jump down.
Dexterity fail.
I smell food.
What do we smell?
Perception check on smell.
Oh, no, 20.
You're sitting at the dock. You smell dead fish.
Hey, my character's good with that.
You like that smell, huh?
So you smell
14.
You don't smell any women.
Oh, I'm gonna find them though.
So I'm knowing what's
No. 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 No.
So you like all of you will, if you're doing smell, will smell the smell. It's not really like an ocean. Again, this is like a big strait, so it's not really an oceany smell because the water's always going. It's like you smell more like just sort of air that's like damp from because the water flows really fast. But luckily, this port here, it's always cycling the water. You hear more than you smell. It's like you hear a lot of water coming through. You hear people talking and just going about their lives. So Ziggy, who did you want to speak to? The flagman, the hornblower?
Does anybody in there look like they have paperwork in their hands?
There's a guy that's directing people bringing unloading stuff in that little bay right there.
Use that! I yell at the flag guy. There's the dock master.
So the guy looks at you and says he's over there. And so it's like very busy. How long do you plan on staying?
We has business. We hope to be gone within 3 days.
So he looks over the interesting-looking bunch that have come off the boat, He said, "Do you have anything to declare on your ship?"
I declare that we're hungry.
So,
We need to declare the ship itself, I guess. We carry no product right now. We carry gold. We buy.
So
You have shops?
it's like we have many shops.
This is a new place to us. We've never been here. We must go to the new shops. We must find women and magic.
Women first.
He's like, well, some people say women are magical.
I don't know about this one.
They cursed items.
He says he's human. He looks like a dwarf.
For a very particular reason, sir.
Are you half dwarf?
No.
But quickly, we must sign in. No goods to declare.
He's like, go to the guy with the little gold hat over there.
Okay.
So, and he's past the horn.
I'll pull out my song horn since I've seen him playing one.
Oh,
I'll start playing with him.
oh Lord. Okay. So you come up and there's a bunch of people. There's some steps going down, and you see a small boat, and you see people unloading a bunch of fish and some other weird sea creatures that I'm assuming is probably for eating. So just off of passives, you being of the sea. He's telling everyone to be careful. They don't want to. He doesn't want them to end up back in the sea after all this work.
You there, sir. I am Ziggy, captain of the good ship Wildheart. I am here with the emissary of Lady Bernie herself. This is Woofy. Woofy and I are here to inspect your local worship area, as well as find the sage, magic, smart person of the area.
So he turns to look, and he looks over you, and then takes him a second, and he looks down. And he goes, papers. He puts his hand out.
I reach in and grab 10 gold and I put it in his hand.
Oh, so he goes through. Roll for persuasion, please, sir.
One Ziggy. Terrible. Oh, crit!
So,
Money, baby.
Money normally does it.
so he says, I appreciate your donation to the dock fees. And he pulls out, he said, if you don't have papers, I need the names of everyone on your crew.
Yes, standard paperwork, I understand.
He says, we really don't have any places of worship here. To answer your question, it's like, well, it's like everyone here is expected to work. So if you intend to be here for a long time, I expect some type of work. But if you're just here to visit, we'll be happy to let you sample our wares and everything. Everyone will be happy to see you, and give us some outside thoughts about what we have here.
Red meat.
So and so it's like he goes, fish.
White meat.
So it's more of a tannish scale.
You will enjoy it. You will enjoy it.
Are you doing so? Are you?
Yes.
So,
I just
persuasion.
persuaded you.
Persuasion.
Yeah. I'm sure it's high enough that I'm.
30.
I'll eat it, but I will not like it.
So it's like the guild master, thanks to or not the guild master, the dock master. Luckily there's a barrel, and he goes on the house and tosses you a fish.
You will.
Whoa!
You will enjoy all of the food here provided by the locals.
So what do you
Bodak,
Can I roll an athletics if I catch it in my mouth?
like a seal. Are you gonna start going this?
Maybe he likes it.
21.
Alright, if you catch it in your mouth, what do you do with it now that it's in your mouth?
Swallow it whole.
You just start eating it?
Yeah, just start eating.
It's like a seal.
Talented. I need you back in Seal.
Have you seen Godzilla? Have you seen Godzilla 2000 when it eats the fish? Okay. So
Okay, Constitution check, please. Let's see on this.
the 19.
19. Oh well, it's slippery going down, but it hits the spot. You like it quite a bit.
Now you need
Scales
a pint
and
of
all.
ale to wash it down.
It wasn't dead, by the way.
It was not.
I don't
No,
discriminate.
it wasn't dead.
I don't discriminate.
Oh.
So
Sushi.
So I will say you feel it once flip around.
I'm a red dragon. The inside of me's fire, so it got cooked on the way to my stomach.
Oh,
So it's
I like this dragon more.
Okay, so apparently you like it quite a bit. It's not as high as raw meat or red meat, but okay.
Ziggy calls back. He looks at the guy and he says, "We also has some dragon turtle meat if you need trade for different foods."
It's like if you can find one of our local restaurants, they might be interested in having a unique dish. So
Wolfie's
Okay.
going to
when you
just
say dragon, I say I scoff and spit to the ground. Dragons.
that we need to solve the puzzle. So, can he respond to her?
So he goes, what puzzle do you speak?
Ah, yes, the wise man, the smart magic person who is running town, I'm guessing.
It's like we're a democracy here. Everyone votes.
Hmm.
So like when
Thousand.
someone has a problem, then we vote nightly on it, and we do what the majority says.
Oh, so everybody here will be in one place tonight.
If there's an issue we need to vote on.
I lean down to you and I say, I do not understand their ways.
Neither do I. But we're here.
Could we call
Originally
one?
called the idiot.
Yeah.
So can I just ask him why the idiot is,
Sure.
and not offend him?
You can say it and persuade it. Just do a persuasion check.
Where is the idiot? The local idiot is who I need.
I didn't know I was
15.
local.
He's not
You very smart little man.
offended by that. Where's the local local idiot? He's like, we're all very smart here. Everyone works and is smart in their own ways. It's like idiot. How do you speak? It's like is there something they're not good at? Is there some? Do they not work?
Idiot with puzzles.
It's like the only puzzle I see that I know about is on the dock.
Wolfie's growling. Because Wolfie's intelligence is not high enough to
no.
figure out a new way to word it.
Quick, let us to the pub.
Alright. We'll get to it there. Let's just measle our way
No.
through the city and see what we can find.
With Wolfie's intelligence, she probably is also impatient too.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
that's,
she's
you know,
praying.
So,
She's like, oh.
As when we get out of
Ale,
earshot of
ale,
everybody, as
ale,
we're going
ale.
out, I'm going to come back to you. Bring out the card. See if it'll show us where in town it is.
Would that be an in?
Just say you pull the card out.
Okay, I'll pull the card out.
Okay. You put your hand on it, and the card is spinning.
And it takes us.
It's spinning instead of like before it was pointing where you're
Uh-huh.
at. It's
So it's saying everybody here is an idiot.
This is the puzzle.
It's a puzzle.
So the puzzle is the whole place. I told you this wasn't here before. This place does not exist. It is a puzzle.
I'm confused.
I'm not from this.
Not surprised, Dragon Boy.
Do you want to end up like the fish?
Oh.
So tell me, did you know what happens to frogs when they're struck by lightning?
Their legs tasty.
I know what happens when you cook them.
The same thing that happens to everything else. They die.
You know what happens to gnomes when they engulfed in fire? They make tasty snack.
A few people just sort of move away where you're all talking about that. So you all have moved a little bit. You're moving deeper into town.
Mm-hmm.
So there are several houses and some other little buildings and stuff. You want to keep there's like a port wall,
Mm-hmm.
and there's some steps that.
Is there a shop anywhere close by?
So you'll have to go ask someone.
Okay. All right.
Though there are some people here.
So we make our way down into town.
Yeah. So, okay. So there, like I said, there's a big wall helping protect the town. You know, going in and stuff like that. So, let's go. So, do you want to ask them how to get into the?
Excuse me, sir or madam. You there? Hello?
It's like, hello, friend.
Hello. We are looking for a place to eat and shop and possibly trade. Do you have a market?
So, we have a trader's den. You need to go up those steps that you're beside, and then in and going past the garden, and you should be in town. You all are awful armed to be here.
We are an adventuring party. We take on evil, terrible things out in the world. We killed a dragon turtle.
So,
Would you like a taste?
so what's an adventuring party? It's like you
We are a group of people on a mission.
like.
Should you accept?
Is that like a job?
Yes, it's a job. Our job is to find the person who can answer our question for us. We need your puzzle master.
It's like, well, I think that the master of puzzles is you, sir. You've certainly puzzled me. I hope that this adventure that you are on is quite enjoyable and fruitful. So, up the steps.
People acting weird in this town.
So, the old man says, "You're all the weird ones."
Okay, we head to the market.
All right, you all come up to.
Can I roll something to figure out what's going on with these weird people?
Yeah. So just.
What would it be?
You can do insight. On.
13.
So yeah, Wolfie doesn't sense any malice. There's, it's just very basic. You almost feel like you're in a forest full of birds and squirrels, and just everything's just going about their own business, just doing their own thing. It's doesn't feel like it's a very humanoid type way of, from everything that you've been around, because you've been around humanoid races for a while as a captor, and now back into your human race or your humanoid tiefling. Everyone just seems to be doing their own stuff.
Okay. So that didn't help.
No one, so far, it doesn't seem like anyone's lied to you.
Okay. So I guess let's eat.
So, well, you made
And
your
then
way up
look
and
for a puzzle.
come across some other people. There's a statue on the ground broken. Two people are working on it, and another person is stepping in this fountain. Looks like they're cleaning a fountain.
They need help lifting the statue?
Sure. Like do you offer to come up and?
Yeah.
Look at the Dragonborn being useful. Good puppy.
So, do you just pick it up, or do you ask?
I'll ask them first.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah. So, let me, you need me to help you lift it?
So, they look you up and down, and they're like, "Why, yes. It's like we would quite like that."
Alright, so. Let's see. 19 would be my best because I got advantage on the second roll was 14.
All
So.
right, so you lift it up, and so they set it on the.
Mind.
Oh, you fixed it. Okay, so it's all broken, all fixed, and they're both like, thank you, sir. That will save us a couple hours.
You tell me where to find ale.
So we have fine drinks in town. So we have wonderful water. The lady here going through, so it like steps out of the water, and you're like, it's like this pool here is open to anyone that would care to drink.
I prefer something that burns.
So she looks quite puzzled.
So does he, but different area.
So even more confused. She looks over. She's like, usually we like more soothing aspects of water. She's like, this is a bath here. Would you all like?
Wait a minute, you drink from where you pass, you nasty creature.
So she's like it funnels every day and is cleaned by the statue that you all have repaired. And then we destroy the statue daily, and it gets rid of all the bad that accumulated into the pool. She's like, would you
Taking a look back at the statue.
Because the statue is magical.
Every day? This is town reset every day.
So you're looking at the statue. Go on. So
I'm paying close attention to the
asking them
statue.
that?
Do I recognize who's on the statue?
it's a very basic statue. It's like very young features. So it looks a lot. The person of the statue looked a lot older when it was on the ground, and then when you mended it, it looks like a young person now. So again, the lady asked, "Would you all like to be clean before you go into the city?"
Very puzzling. Means I don't know.
Very puzzling.
Yes.
Good choice of words.
20. Dirty.
Wait. So you thought that?
Dragon did not like water.
So you thought that was an interesting choice. So, so she's like, the pool is ready. If you'd like to be clean before going into the city.
I'll roll men's out on that.
So there's no malice. So she's slightly confused why you act like this is such a big deal. She's like that everyone wishes to be clean.
Prestidigitation. I am clean.
She's like, I can smell you.
I can smell you.
So she goes and she's like, I can see that you all are unfamiliar. So she gets in the water and walks through and goes down. Her head is here, and she dunks herself and comes back up, and then steps up and she comes through. She's like, I am clean from my work for the day. So I am going to the city, cleaned and refreshed. So I would suggest if you'd like everyone to see,
I step under.
Is her clothes wet?
like she's wet.
Okay.
Um,
I'm just curious. If it's a magical
Wolfie
water or
goes
what?
and gets in.
You come through and you come up and you're wet. You feel clean. You don't smell anything. You don't smell anything like those days of traveling in the boat and
It's been washed off.
yeah. So your clothes they're wet, but they seem clean.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say, everyone get in water. Let's go.
Wolfie not afraid of water, not cat.
I'm gonna nick my finger a little bit before I go across.
Oh, does the
I'm just curious.
so okay. So you go through the water. Sadly, you're under the water a lot sooner than everybody else.
I control water, so I make sure there's air that comes down to my head.
Okay. So you come out and you're like, it's like everything's clean except around your mouth that you kept the bubble around, so you can actually see the visible difference about how clean
It's
you
my
are.
beard.
So it's like your hair is really really clean. Like I said, it's just wet. It's not greasy. Everything's just there except for your face that you'd have your bubble. You can anyone that can see without a roll can definitely see that everything you're really really clean. So
I check my finger.
So you checked your finger. There's the cut's there, but there's no redness around it.
How do you feel, gnome?
Holy water without holy water?
It is magical. Is this water for everyone to use at any time?
So yes, all our fishermen come through and clean off the grime of their workday before they come into the city.
Would it be okay if the men on my ship fill our water barrels and water skins?
So sure. What would you like to trade for it?
Dragon turtle meat.
So you keep mentioning dragon turtles. It's like what's a dragon?
I point over at him and I look back at her and I'm just like,
Cloak of billowing
She's like,
conversation.
She's like, we do not draw attention to those afflicted with the ugly.
how good
I
would
want
you
to
say your
rage.
memory is? Wait a minute. How good would you say your memory is?
Excellent.
Do you remember anything past 60 days ago?
How long's a day?
We're inside of a magical construct built by the card.
Yes.
This whole place is a trap of some sort.
When do you know that?
That's what I'm telling him right now.
When do you know that?
That's what Ziggy thinks. I think this is a magical construct created by the card.
What's Ziggy's arcana? Does Ziggy know about arcana too?
Arcana, skills,
Ziggy probably does, but
crit. God, that dice is on fire today.
yes, use those 20s.
Hey, I'm having fun with it.
Well, Ziggy's a sorcerer, and
Yeah,
I thought
innate magic. It's in my blood.
probably you know. No, I think sorcerers know a lot of stuff about constructs and things.
Mm-hmm.
So the lady again goes, I don't know. I don't know the construct that. I don't know what a construct is. I know construction.
Yes, may I ask, who is it that gives you your instructions daily for everybody's work?
And it's like we decide. And
Let me guess, that's the meeting every night if there's something to ask?
there's no meeting. We just go cast votes when there's a problem. Well,
Are we all playing now?
I
Yes.
did not go in the water.
No.
Scaly didn't. Neither did.
I have no arcana and I don't like it. I'm just no. This is. But I am standing there in my cloaks doing this. because
Are
it's
they
like-
gonna let us?
So-
Are they
Bonus action.
gonna let us
Yes.
go in and eat if we're not playing?
She's like, well, that would be really rude to go eat at someone's table and being as filthy as you all are.
Well, apparently I'm already ugly.
It's like the pool might be able to help with that.
I think I'm beautiful.
You
She's
are
like,
beautiful.
is that everyone,
Everyone is beautiful.
Thank you.
everyone's
man.
opinion matters. We could put a vote to it tonight if you're beautiful, if you wish. I could write up the paperwork if you'd like to know.
Yes.
Yes.
She's like,
Sounds like we just voted.
she pulls out a piece of paper and writes on the piece of paper.
What language does she write in?
It's common. So
It's the
The
only
common
thing
is
they know.
Seagull.
It's the only thing they know is common.
that you know of.
I just asked.
So she writes, you know, she's like, what is your name, sir? I'm sorry, I didn't quite know. You are sir, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm a sir too.
So she said, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you hadn't hit puberty yet with your small stature.
He's just little man. You be nice to little man.
Little. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he was a boy. So she writes. Did you give it the name?
Yeah. Well, I'll give her just what they know me by.
Charles.
Yeah.
She's like, your name won't go on the paper, sir.
Only the truth. Ha! What is your folding?
She said, do you
That
wish
is
to
my
know
name.
if you're beautiful?
That is my name.
No.
She said, in your heart, that's not your name, sir. I cannot ask everyone to vote on a false pretense.
You not understand my true name. You not speak language of my true name.
Oh, so do you care to teach us your language? Go through the pool, and we will all know your language.
I turn around and look at little man. So, my wisdom's I don't understand any of this.
No. I would stay out of that pool.
Wolfie
No.
says, I went through a pool.
You wolf, not dragon.
We find Bellamy. Let's go.
I second that.
So do you two not go through the water?
No.
Little man, you think I'm beautiful.
You are beautiful.
Oh,
Everybody is
Insight.
beautiful.
You all have just separated us. You know that, right?
plus one. A 3. So,
Do you really think he's beautiful?
Oh, he is so beautiful. Everybody is beautiful. To Dinklage, everybody is beautiful.
So she leads you down, even the stinky ones, into the city.
I guess I smell like fish right now too, don't
Mm-hmm.
I? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like something.
Are we rolling?
So you come through and you see like some more docks, but they're shoot, I don't know. I meant to keep some of the workers. 'Cause these are just the workers and stuff tolling away. You can see them down. That's like a lower port. So if any of them look down, it's like 20, 30 feet down that way, going through. There's probably something below you. Like this is sort of like built up. So you through here, there are some houses and some other stuff. So it's very tight. So the ladies like enjoy your stay. It's like, sir, if you'd like to give me your name, I will be glad to put it to a vote for tonight. We do not have any questions, as far as I know, tonight for everyone to vote on. So, but if you do wish to be beautiful, or to find out the true answer amongst the community, just find one of us and tell them that you have a question for the masses to decide.
Okay. Where do you find your languages at again? I'm pretty sure I have it.
It's under features and traits.
Yeah. Features.
I thought it was in the features as well. Oh, or is it on the first?
No.
Is it on your first page? Maybe.
Proficiencies and training is where mine is.
Pretty sure I took.
Proficiency.
Nope. Dang on, I thought I had Draconic.
I have Draconic.
Look at you.
I have it too.
I do?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not from over there in Dragonland. I'm from the east.
Dragonland, the happiest place in the West. Right.
I'm from the bird folk place.
There are some bird folks in the East.
It automatically chose that for me.
There are bird folk in the East.
He speak caca.
Caca! And you speak doo-doo. Dragon doo.
Okay.
I speak the lady of the, or I speak the language of the ladies.
I have a love language for you. Zap.
So is that
Oh, look! An old guy.
We'd like to move down.
I go to approach the old guy.
Well, I know, that's why I'm asking, because
Have perception anything around
She
you, or just going straight to the old
said
guy?
I'm just walking straight to the old guy.
can I do an insight on what she said about the question tonight? Like, is that part of the riddle I'm supposed to be finding out?
Okay.
Can I do
I
an
can neither confirm or deny
well
what you have to do.
insight perception? What?
I don't know part of them, so.
Probably more
Investigation.
Probably, I would say
This-
more investigation on what she
Yeah.
said.
Investigation.
Six.
It's cool if he said. We'll be not even paying much attention.
Wolfie want riddle.
Wolfie's just going. That's no good.
Wolfie want riddle. I want to find Belny.
Okay. Is the old guy? I walk up to the old guy while they're doing whatever they're doing.
So he's just standing out shop. You notice that it's some type of shop. It has the word protection.
Oh, very nice. You has magical items here.
It's like he's like, I believe everything's magical in its own right, sir. Are you not magical?
I am very magical. I am the good Captain Ziggy of the ship Wild Heart.
He looks at you and says, "You're magical. Could you not make yourself a little taller?"
Big things coming.
I levitate 5 feet off the ground.
He's like,
I can just look you in the eye. Are you insulting me?
But no, I just thought that magic could solve all your problems.
Magic can solve all problems.
So that's what everyone decided.
I lean over a little man. Look, no, I'm trying to be big.
Your feet fell off the ground.
And
Let
he-
us look at your wares.
And he's still shorter than you.
So he points and he goes go in.
I go into the shop.
You gonna tell anything to us?
do you all go down that way, or there's other buildings?
Can I see through the windows? Perception.
Sure.
You have to hunker down.
Yeah.
BA 12.
Just looking in the windows.
Yeah, just looking in the windows.
So this one you go through. It's like there's like a lot of items in there, mostly fishing items. It's probably someone's house. You see a bunch of knives, but they're like carving knives and things like that. There's
Feel it now.
there's some poles. You see something that looks like a shield, maybe, but it's like a. It looks like a shield. That's what you can tell from where you're at.
Little man, come look at this.
You talking to me or him?
Oh, he's already inside.
Yeah, you're sorry, son.
Ah.
Give me a Ray Hump. Give me hold you up, pull you up to the window.
That windowsill is too short for me, or too tall for me.
Okay, here.
So it's looking. You see. You want to do a perception, see if it's better.
Oh no, it's a 5.
So it's a shield.
It looks shiny,
It belongs to somebody else.
but I like it.
I like to find Belny.
She-wolf, I know not the Belny you speak. I know little man.
I know not know, little man. I need find Belny.
We'll go find Belny.
I can't. Puzzle.
Oh boy. Okay.
So
I step back out at them yelling.
I was going like. Yeah, I was going to let you.
Oh, okay.
roll with
I'm just gonna look around.
So you go in here, and it said protection, and it's like a clothing store.
A clothing store.
Yeah, there's like clothes, maybe some jackets, some gloves,
Detect magic.
maybe there's some boots.
Third level slot. How blind do I go?
It's like you, so you cannot feel the magic past your own body. Everything feels magical other than the little part that on your face.
Okay. I turn around and go back outside at this point, and I walk over
He's
to
glowing.
Wolvie.
He just let you know he's coming out. He's like sparkly and glowing, except for like this part of his face that did not touch the water. He's all sparkly.
User,
It's like Twilight.
Lady Wolfie. I think I know what we need to do to find
Wait.
Lady Belny.
Wait, like when you come out, Wolfie's within the range of the detect magic, and she also is glowy and sparkly thanks to the detect magic.
But those two are not.
But those two are not.
They didn't get in the water.
I'm going to pull out my own container of water, expand it, and have it wash over me real fast, and then take a look back at myself.
Okay, so the water that you touched your body is now sparkly on the ground. It is now.
Okay, am I now still magical though?
Oh well, thanks to you doing that. You know the water that went over your face is now sparkly because the water came down, touched the other.
Okay, so it didn't change the effect on me at all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's just what I was checking. That was all.
Siggy, how? How find Belny?
Make them vote on it.
Vote to find Belny?
Find the person, say, I, Wolfie, would like to know, and say, all vote on it. That's what they told him.
Then let's go.
What they have in that store?
Shinies. And I walk away.
Chinese?
Let's go find Belny.
Nothing magical. I didn't see anything. Everything's shiny.
What name of the store?
Old Man Shinies.
The old man's still there. He's like, would you like to check my wares, sir?
What kind of wares do you offer?
It's like, all the protection you'll ever need.
Little man, you need that.
Lots of protection.
You were just waiting for that setup.
Oh,
I actually do. I do all kinds. Do you have it by
So,
the crate full?
the only thing he can use for some protection is the paladin on the ship.
And so he looks at the little guy. He's like, I'm just gonna roll perception. So he believes that, like, he thinks he knows what you speak of, and he said there's a pig farm down there that you might be able to make what you need.
I like a pig farm. I don't discriminate.
Red meat.
Red meat.
That's not.
Once again, it is right.
guys, grrr, find Belny.
I am with you. This place is not natural.
Sir, we need to vote to find Belny.
So, it's like, like, do you have something for us to vote on?
Yes, to find Belny.
So he whips out a little note card and says, "What would you like me to have everyone vote on?" Go ahead. So it's like what does she want him to write?
You're the one that has to say it.
So, like,
I'm sorry. You're the one that has to
It's
say
your card.
it. It's your card.
This is going to be good.
Wolfie's intelligence is low. What did you say?
He asked where the hookers and blow were.
He hit you in the arm.
Hit me on the shoulder.
Hooks for fishing.
He's like, that's near the port.
I was stripping to support my fishing habit. Now I'm just a hooker.
I'm trying to figure out how to ask.
Just ask a question.
Okay, my hand's on my head because I don't want to screw this up.
I see that.
Yes, we have multiple hands on my head so that I don't screw this up. Like, I know I have to beat the idiot at the riddle, but can I ask them to vote on how I'm supposed to, how to beat the idiot and find Belny?
That's more of a question.
That's more.
That's a question. It's like,
So they have to vote on something, like yes or no.
it's like who, what, where. It's like it's got to be an answer off of a question
And
that they can really sort of.
and what it seems like is whatever they decide affects the reality of this whole island that we just found.
But I still don't know what question I'm supposed to have them vote on to get.
Okay, what is it that you're specifically seeking from the card?
Well, the card, I mean, it lowered my intelligence. I have to win against the idiot in a battle of wits so that we can tame this card. So I'm seeking.
Who is the person here?
Because we've already asked that multiple times.
But
And
they haven't
can't.
voted on it. Ask them to vote on who is their wittiest person, or who is.
When does the wittiest person appear? And it should be every night. When they vote.
Yeah, I thought it would have been a leader. I'm putting my hand back on my head before I get killed.
You're not doing the vote. The
Well,
voice.
yeah, but we've
Yeah.
been trying. I mean, each time we get someone who seems to be leading, we ask, and they don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You
So
gotta be one
because
to
there's no leader, they all have to vote. But if you force the vote to be who specifically
Then the
is
comes.
their best puzzle master.
Okay.
You want
That's what I will ask them to vote on.
And what is the exact thing that she writes?
Who is their best puzzle master? Let's see, can Wolf even word it this way?
Who best puzzle master?
Yeah.
Who can I sit down and play a game of Dragon Chess with?
Who best puzzle master? I puzzle with them.
Oh, so the old man goes, oh, okay. So you want to know who the best is at playing games? We have several people that are really good at games, but I don't know who's the best. So
You vote.
So you want us to do a vote on it?
You vote.
He's like, oh, okay. So he sits there and writes the question, and he goes over, and there is, there's a well, and he drops it down, and he says he says, all of us will come cast our vote tonight. So you all just enjoy our city, and we should have an answer for you in the morning.
In the morning?
Answer tonight?
Well, everyone votes tonight.
We'll lean down to you and say, both of you and say, I vote we stay on ship tonight.
Do we have any more? Let us retire to the ship and speak privately.
So now we have to. Are we unrolling, or is it just going to come to us? Okay.
We're just going to say we're on the ship. We're not in the town.
Yeah, I'll put the ship back out, and we're on the ship. Now technically, let's see. No one else has another character on the ship other than take pages there.
We don't have any sneaks.
Okay, so